Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match of Week 2, Season 65. We lost the last match. It was expected, but it went a little bit better than it could have. Lenders here put down a tough defense. It's one that if you look back at the 3v3 battles that I've had, I've been getting lucky with Rey, and that has cost me. Because one of the things that's been happening is Exile's been with Ahsoka a lot of the time. I've been facing weaker comps of Rey, so I never mentally made the adjustment that the Starkiller Cron and the Malicos Cron, those unaligned force user Crons, are gone. So I haven't made the adjustment that a lot of you made, that you can't rely on Seer Malicos anymore. And when I did use it up against a different opponent, a week or so ago, I took somebody out, so I had an easy cleanup. I think I took out Swallow, and I had an easy cleanup afterwards. But now I know I have to dedicate a counter for this, which I didn't, and it cost me. And then Fleet, I got some bad RNG. It went poorly up against Leviathan, which messed up the other counters. But what you can see here is he didn't clear this territory, and I actually made him work with my defense. He one-shot this front territory. The back wall he could not clear. He attempted 5 battles up against Qadme. That's why you have to have a counter for that team. And then he took 6 attempts to get through Dash and the Sonicron, which is exactly why they're right there. If they would have held, that would have been great. But also on the back wall, it took him 4 attempts to get through the Negotiator. Had he failed to clear that, it would have come down to banners, and I think I would have won. Not certain, but it would have been in play. Final opponent of the week is Schultz from Legion of One. 12.45 million GP, so about 200k more than me. He's got fewer Zetas at 307. I have 7 more Amis, but that's a healthy amount. He's a 9 GL player. Relic's only at 249, which is good, about average for the bracket. I am, of course, the low man. Relic distribution is healthy at 1424, kind of puts him in the middle. He's got a few more tier 3s. We're pretty even on the tier 5s, pretty even on the tier 7s and 8s. You see a little bit more of an advantage on 9. So actually a lot of his advantages, like in the additional 20 at tier 3. He's got a few more throughout, but it's not that bad of a difference. Mod-wise, we're even at the top 25 average, and I have better mods on the top 500 when you look at the raw counts. I have 3 more 25 plus speed mods. I've got another 60-ish 20 plus mods, and the 15 plus I've got an additional 100. So we do have better mods. Datacron wise, he's good enough. It's definitely good enough. All the GLs, modding looks strong. Looking at the Amis, we've got double on Bane, Radis Iden, triple Starkiller, 299 speed. We'll be looking for him, nothing on Dash. Wampa, Savage, Treya, single Aphra, Qui-Gon, Swallow, nothing on Zori, single third, single, well, CRex only has 1. Triple Malicos, no Drogon, double Baudelaire, double Bane, double Jar Jar, double Qadme. So good distribution. He's missing a few. He's light in a couple spots, but pretty solid. Those characters look fine. Fleet's fine. Looking at the specifics on Schultz. Going by speed here. Looking for, okay, there's Starkiller and Calcestis. Calcestis is above 300, is at 302. Starkiller's at 299, so Calcestis is his final character, which puts him at 41, which isn't bad, but it's lower than me. I'm at like 55, 56 right now, something in that range. So some of these characters are modded a little slower, smaller amount of characters modded very fast, but it's good enough. No changes to my Oh, no, I have made a change. No, we did make a change as a response to 2 opponents we've faced in the past during this season. The 2 losses this season, we've made some adjustments because of. We are 4-2 for the season, so we have a good record. But the losses were losses against lower GL players, which are the ones that I really want to win against. So Leviathan moved to defense, using that scimitar thing. We have been beating it, but it's a thing where if the counter doesn't work, then things are messed up. So I want to go up. I want to bring in the Galactic Republic counters. Now, this opponent, from his history, doesn't appear to use Leviathan on defense, so we don't have to worry about it. This is what we're looking at. Now, this defense, we got CRex, Qadme, Tuskens, we got Rey, and then Lord Vader, plus Ami on CX2. So we get to actually try this out. I did set it down on defense last week. My opponent used, I don't know, JML or something against it and had no issues. I want to try something up against it, though, because it looks like Starkiller beats that. I'm tempted to try it. It's a low sample size, though. Probably won't work up against the Relic version. It might work up against that version, though. And then the rest here, GMK, Mon Mothma, Qui-Gon, Great Mother, and Jabba. Let's just get started. We're going to start with, and that's not Aphra. Start with Aphra. We got this Focus Cron. I might be putting this on defense next week. It does well. Oh, you know what? We got to turn audio on. The issue, though, is if I save this for defense, then what am I bringing up against Jabba? Like, SLKR would be the obvious one. JMK can do it, but JMK is weaker up against this new Datacron. Which, does he have the right one? Yeah, he does have the right level 6. In 3v3, it kind of comes down to mods. Like, I have beat it with JMK, but it was a little scarier. And I think I was going up against a poorly modded opponent when I did it. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Alright. Do I have an AoE lined up? That Chrysanthemum's about to taunt. Alright, here we go. This will be... What?! Alright, there we go. Bosch is down. Let's drop a shred on Chrysanthemum. I should have saved that, actually. Okay. That'll take down one Chrysanthemum. Drop a shock. And protection disruption. That's nice. Torture. Not even to the yellow yet, huh? Yeah, let's get a little recovery. There's the yellow. Alright. Okay, Jabba's down this auto. Do I have nonsense to cover? I've been just cranking out videos lately. We have a nice little streak of a video every day for a little bit now, and I've got another 3 videos in the pipeline. One's already scheduled to go up. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put this video out first. The roster video is already edited and uploaded, so it's going to come out tomorrow. This video I want to get out before the roster video, so even though it's later in the day, we're still going to put it out, which means fewer views, but whatever. Alright, we're going to JMK this. Alright, do I have a tank revive right now? Or is that only dark side? So we got protection. Awesome. Tank revive. Here we go. Let's target him, because we're going to hurt Ahsoka in a moment anyway. His Ahsoka goes first. Yeah, let's call some assists, because that charges the alt, right? Okay. Let's keep charging that alt. Alright, well, basic. Fine. Alright, keep charging. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Alright, where are we at? There we go. Here's the alt. Perfect. Take out Cat. We'll reset the cooldown. Now we'll start working on JMK because GK had the damage immunity. Should be gone now. Do I want to? Let's just drop a shred over on Kenobi. Really, we should take out GK though, but we're not going to be able to land that. Let's just basic. I think the smart thing is to take out GK. Alright, put Sheen over there. I think we're still on the alt, so we'll call the assists. Okay, almost. Now let's just do it. Clear the foresight. We'll auto, I guess, where it's already over. Let's auto. Awesome. Are there things I want to talk about Andor? I've been rewatching like both weeks. Moth. I was thinking, where's my notes? I plotted a course here because if I win this, then what did I say? I said I was 4-2. I'm not 4-2. I'm 3-1. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. If we win this, I will be 4-2 for the season, which means I'll need to win one next week, which just takes the pressure off. So I'd rather set myself up for an easy week next week. Obviously, we'd want to go 2-1 or 3-0, but we've been winning a lot lately, so we've been climbing. Okay. Melgus, Darth Revan. Okay, here, that's what we're doing. I've got a plan. So Sith, we're doing Darth Revan, Fallen, and Malak. Malak. There you are. Dark side Cron. Revives can't work in here, so let's just do that offense stacking. Good enough. This is pretty safe. Yeah, let's drop the fear. Awesome. More debuffs. You're about to take a turn. I kind of want to hit this stagger. Let's do it. Alright, let's hit the shock. I'm a little concerned. Not good, not good. Bad. Alright, we got a shock. Let's drain on Great Mother. Awesome. Drain on Great Mother. Oh, seriously? Don't give me that. Oh, we got a drain. Alright, we're gonna lose this. That dodge, that terribly timed dodge. Maybe I should have been focusing on Morgan, but oh, jeez. Alright, we're gonna have to do something else. This, we're going to do Melgus. Right. What do I want? Do I want the pre-taunt? Not Assassin. Assassin's terrible. Let's just do the pre-taunt. Assassin just dies. She's useless. Let's do a tank revive. The fear mechanics are what we're counting on, even though they're better if Malak's around, but we still get him. Alright, doubts spread everywhere. Yeah, let's AoE. Okay. Dark Deception next turn. Hopefully Cardoon doesn't have potency up by that point. She does, which is annoying. I kind of want to wait. Let's just use this ability, because she's just going to revive. Okay, here we go. Now she's gone. I'm going to let Fear take Katarn's turn. Ah, jeez. I think I'm getting too cute. Where are we at? Next turn, okay. Alright, that takes her out. Now let's go after Katarn. Okay. Fear's on Mon Mothma, so we don't have to worry about a revive yet. Do I have next turn for Dark Deception? Fear back on Mon Mothma. Perfect. This should do it. Awesome. What am I gonna do? Gas? Qui-Gon, I didn't really have a plan for Qui-Gon because there's a bunch of stuff you can do. I think I'm going to have to do Mandos. My only concern is it messes up how I was going to handle Gungans. Maybe I should figure out a secondary solution for Gungans. I don't know, let's cross that bridge when we get there. It's the wrong M. Okay. Hitting the light side. Protection up. Maybe? Dispel not gonna help. Let's get this extra offense and speed. Wait a second. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do it. We're not going to get the protection up, but whatever. Alright, we will Dispel. Which now I can focus on Great Mother with the mass attack. Well, AoE. Foresight's cleared. Let's AoE again. Do I just need to go through Morgan? Apparently. Okay, Morgan's down. Okay. Fine. I mean, it would have been better to do it with Revan. That's the first time it's lost for me. Oh, you know what? We did this last round. Let's do it again. Where are you? Oh, I don't have you. Let's do Trooper. Turn meter. Do I want the turn meter? Kind of feel like I don't. Daze or stun. I might actually take this. Because I don't want the turn meter because I want Anakin to go right there. Because it is more valuable to me for him to use his AoE so that we can quickly take out Qui-Gon. So we don't get blown up. Even though it just happened. Alright, basic. Cleanse. Let's inflict more blight. Alright, let's check out this back wall. Alright, 524 back wall. We are looking at Enoch, CLS, Saw. So some of this is different. How have I been approaching Saw? Oh, that's what side of Django. Okay. We're fine. Yeah, we're more than fine, because I was expecting to see Ahsoka, and she's not here. Let's do the problematic one, which is going to be Rey. And we need to do first order, but the problem is my first order is not very good. I'm going to make them better for next week, but this week, they're not very good. Not the turn meter, because that's going to hurt SLKR. We're not going to have a tank. Sith critically hit an enemy, gain offense? Is there anything better? Offense stacking, buffs dispelled. Let's take that. I don't really like anything. Okay, we shall. Who's more important to lock down? Let's go with Exile. We'll swap turns, and now we'll lock down Swallow. Shock him. We'll Siphon. She's dead. We're gonna do assists over on Swallow because we can't do assists over. Can we just take him out now? Awesome. Great. This charges the alt too, right? Oh, we're just gonna do this. Alright, we're gonna go into our alt mode just to make sure we survive. Take the hits. We shall. Let's Siphon. Awesome. Lord Vader. What was my plan for Vader? Oh, that's when I was going to try something risky. Let's do fun things. Fun, unrisky things. This is another one where maybe this team goes to defense in a week, but for the moment, this is just such a strong counter. Can I really move this to defense? The problem is I can't do rerolls on Territory Wars until after lock. So I'm not going to have Sidious Crown next week unless I spend crystals. Or the Dooku Crown. I guess I should put that Watt Crown on that team. Alright, let's go here. This is where we're doing Sign of Django. Just going to start knocking down these teams with strong, dedicated counters. Make sure we win this thing. because we did drop a battle that I had not planned for. Alright. Yeah, let's drop a shred onto Saw. Blow him up again. I shouldn't have clicked off of him. Well, we could only get through the protection anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Alright, AoE. That's payout. Awesome. Okay, so now we got Smuggler, Crons, Enoch. Okay. And other stuff. Alright, we're going to do one moderately fun thing with Jedi Vanguard. We would do Kelleran, Jocasta... Oh, no, not that. Qui-Gon, Kelleran. Oh, let's do a different slot. Jocasta, Kelleran. And then here, let's give him the turn meter. All right, 5s. This is going to bring down 10 of the cooldown, or reduce cooldown by 10. That's a proper way to say things. Assist. And Kelleran with a mass. Oh, we got a stun though. Whatever. We got through 5 so much faster last time we did this. Yeah, let's do it. But we got to the rifle mode real fast. Do not take out Rex. Okay, good. 5s is down. I know people have been doing Kelleran lead. I keep mentioning this all the time. Kelleran lead should not be what you're doing in Grand Arena. We're gonna gas this, I think. I hope I don't regret this. But without the Tusken Cron, I'm not as concerned about using gas here. Let's do it. I'll take max health damage. We do a couple debuffs here. I think one of the things that happens is Datacrons keep altering how we think about these teams, especially when a really good Datacron is released with a new character. So we start thinking about these characters or how good they were when they had a Datacron. And I think that definitely happened with Kelleran. It kind of happened with these Tuskens too. Like, they were a really good defensive team for several months. I don't think they should be on defense anymore. All right, protection gone. Hopefully we don't lose anybody terrible. This is kind of what I was afraid of, but whatever. Yeah, messier than what it could have been, should have been, but it's fine. As long as we get him held up more, we don't need to worry about this. Alright, we're going to do one semi-risky thing that maybe I shouldn't do. But I want to see it. Yeah, I think I want the extra turn meter. Specials is turn meter. So this only had like 3 attempts in the data, but it was a 100% win rate. I'm going to stun Apo because I want to shut down some of his mechanics. We'll do an AoE now. Let's dispel. Now with his... Should we not be able to target? Yeah. Okay. There was a moment when I clicked on CX2, which shouldn't be happening. Okay. Yeah, shock is everywhere. Let's take the free turn. I think one of the free turn was a waste. CX2 is not getting the AoE damage that I was hoping for. We're at 89. I'm gonna lose him. Alright. We got our bonus turn, but we have ability block, so we can't use the drop down. Let me get my turn. Yeah, okay. I think some of that was my execution, but I don't think that is something we'll be doing again. What we will do is, it looked like this comp had the most success rate. Protection up, damn. That's not gonna apply. Let's do that. Chance to ooh, wait. Dispel causes like... No, let's not do that. Because Dispel is going to put daze or something on me. It does something bad. Let's go with this. Okay. He's got ability block. We're going towards the alt. We just triggered his thing. We're still gonna move that around. All right, let's AoE. We can't get an assist, but I'm just trying to get to inherited teachings. Or get to the ultimate. Alright. He has it. Okay, now switching over to here. Alright. Through the protection. Let's AoE, because then we'll get a refresh. Ultimate. Stuns. AoE. Mass assist. Don't like it. We've lost Yoda. We've taken down... Could I have just focused on Apo earlier? I thought he couldn't go down until Lord Vader went down. I want one of these AoEs. What? Alright, stun. AoE. Boom. Awesome. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? I have no plan for this back wall. These are not the teams I was... Oh, wait, this one was. No, that's fine. Whatever. First thing is to take out Enoch, because Enoch, with him around, we can't crit the troopers, and without critting the troopers, we can't take them out as easily. Although maybe Malicos negates that. Alright, we chuck it. Enoch was so disappointing in that show because the guy they had playing Enoch was the guy from The Expanse. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the blight mechanic. Awesome. But it's the same thing with like Phasmas. It's like these wasted characters. Like, if you're going to use them like that, why cast the people you do? Just don't cast anybody. At least Gwendolyn Christie had like some lines. Did Enoch even have a line? Alright, this should take out Enoch. And we auto. Alright, so we got CLS and some nonsense. Oh, smuggler nonsense. Oh, you know what? That's not nonsense. We gotta be careful here. So smuggler allies, he's evading, and this is what? This is mercenary. Okay. And then CLS. So up against the smuggler one, we're gonna do Lord Vader. And let's do our dark side clones. Because this will negate the presence largely of the Cron. Because we can get debuffs. We'll have constant debuffs. So they're not going to have all that extra damage. Okay. Yeah, let's put disarm over on dash. Can we dispel? No dispel? Keep targeting. If we hit him one more time, I believe he'll have Order 66. With CX2, I mean. Okay, so it's not quite his turn. He can't go down, so I'm not concerned. Let's do the AoE first. Okay, this should be Order 66. Yeah, so there's Order 66. Yeah, let's hit him. We'll throw disarm on Nest. And can we can't target him. All right, over. We got Balin left. And what else? We got Calcestis. Oh, we've got Bane. Oh, it's over. How do we want to play it? Okay, that's that. And we'll do Balin here. We still got a decent amount of firepower left. Let's stun him before he can do his nonsense. Awesome. Over. Now Fleet. Oh, he changed. Oh wait, no, this is what I was expecting. That's right. But I don't have the Leviathan anymore, so I gotta play this stuff a little differently. Alright, I haven't done this in a while. I think I did this like once. I don't even know if it was in Grand Arena. It was in Fleet. Do I even have a preset for it? Yeah, we go. Enpone. Really, we don't need to bring in that ship. Everything here looks good. Let's get to work. Alright, so we come in with our stuff. We're going to start with a basic on the punishing one. So we take the hit. Now, you can go either way. I'm going to go with this one. This one you lose Rex earlier. Okay, we're going with the AoE. Bring in the Ebon Hawk. We get the basic. So what happens going with that instead of the taunt is you lose Rex earlier, but you don't have to deal with as many counterattacks. So they bring in their reinforcement. We basic. I'm going to do this, but they're going to attack the Marauder, aren't they? Basic. I'm a little concerned. Yeah, I should have put the taunt on the Marauder. I'm going to cleanse. I'm supposed to bring out Anakin, but I don't like how this is going. Because this is not how the battle is supposed to go. It might be gear levels or other things. Let's put the taunt where it's supposed to be. Alright, we're going to do this attack. Oh, it need dodges. Alright, we have to. Like, we're supposed to be at the alt already. This is not going well. Do we bring it out or do we go with the alt? I'm going to go with the alt. But we don't have the buff immunity. Yeah, the sequencing didn't go the way that this battle's supposed to go. And he still doesn't have buff immunity. We're going to do the AoE, try and maybe hurt the Ebonhawk. But do I want to submit that? Am I that crazy? Am I this crazy? This might be dumb, but we're going to do it. Because the Scythe is not that strong of a counter. This might blow up in my face. I'm hoping, though, it makes this counter more successful. Because this is like a 50% win rate. But if cooldowns are messed up, maybe we're going to be a little better off. But this is a terrible start. Yeah, we've lost. Okay. We're going to go Defender. This is a terrible gamble on my part. No, there's no shot now. We can't get rid of the... Oh, you know what? We can get rid of all that junk. No, you wouldn't let me... Oh, you didn't have target lock. That's right. It has to have target lock. All right, let's go with offense up. I should have dispelled Houndstooth because we would have gotten rid of the protection up. I'm going to go with the AoE. Maybe we get some ability blocks and we don't lose the defender. Nope. No, we're not getting through this. I got to work on these counters. AoE. Take out the... Yes! Oh my god. We might actually clean this up then. Because that's 2 major ships gone. Okay. We're alive. We are alive. Yeah, we gotta wait through this. Okay. Profundity. Let's bring in the Empire. Let's get our bomber. I'm feeling good. We're just gonna take a bunch of attempts. It's fine. All right. We are going to reinforce our holes, which will hopefully allow my Y-Wing to live and theirs to die, but he landed the thing and got some crazy RNG, which was super annoying. Alright, so he brings out the Phantom. We're going to bring out... We're not messing around. We are bringing out the Bomber. And we are definitely wobbling. That's a little too weak for my liking. Can we get rid of the Outrider? Let's do more conflagration and get rid of these buffs. I skipped the assist because maybe I'm wrong about this, but it just feels like if you hit the foresight, you don't get any assist. You have to land a hit. Alright, auto. Now we can bring in the finalizer to deal with the rest of the Houndstooth, and without having to worry about the Slave One, the Houndstooth is going to be much easier to manage. We don't have an Ebon Hawk though. We still got to be careful, but I think we can do this. Alright, where are we at? So do I want to give? I'm going to do this. Just do the ability block. Alright, we're going to drop the Hunted, which is going to stop the turn meter mechanic. So now I'm going to do a big hit on the Houndstooth. I'm going to feed more turn meter and taunt and recover. They still have tenacity up, so I'm going to hit a basic on Houndstooth. I'm going to do that to Razor Crest. Alright, we'll bring this guy in. Actually, can we stun him? No. Alright, let's get a big hit on Houndstooth. Let's keep feeding turn meter. Is this an AoE? Yeah, let's just do it. They're not about to take turns. Can we land a stun? Yes. I want to feed turn meter. I'm going to lose him. I'm going to go turn meter, but that might be a mistake. Let's... let's just do an AoE. I'm going to blow up Xanadu Blood because we had a window. I'm going to reapply ability block. Awesome, Houndstooth is gone. I'm putting Hunted here, but maybe that's not the call. I think we're going to lose this. Awesome. Oh, I should have basicked. I didn't see, didn't have the target lock. Land it. Yes. Okay. Great. Now this, he's got the better Radis and I've got junk. But there's a way to do this. And that way is to bring in a bad fleet and a bad bunch of ships. Like you, and I guess you? Yeah, let's do that. So all we're doing is messing up the cooldowns. And we just want to be taken out as quickly as possible. Oh, did I bring in the wrong... I messed up. I messed up. This is the wrong Falcon. I wanted Lando's Falcon. I completely messed up. We can't win this now. I actually really needed that ship. We're gonna still... Maybe we get away with it. That's a huge mistake on my part. I was looking at the gear and I saw the low gear and I was like, whatever. Where is my Lando's Falcon? Did I just miss it? Or is it on defense for some reason? Alright, the big thing is we want to submit, because the whole point is to mess up the cooldowns, and now I need to build a whole new resistance fleet because I was being dumb. There's Lando's Falcon. I just messed up. Alright. Maybe we get away with it. We will bring in Lando. Okay. We'll see how this goes. The big thing is we just need to do our specials first and early. Which one's the heal? Yeah, this is what we want. This. See, he did that. Now we're going to bring out the comeuppance. We're going to blow him up. I'm going to clear the foresight. Land a hit. Dispel buffs from target enemy. Or is he gonna dodge it? Yeah, let's figure it out. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so this is why we played it the way that we did. Is you can bring in a weaker Radis and beat a stronger Radis on a second attempt. And I'm cycling through our specials so that we get to the alt, which is right here. There we go. What's my banner total? Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's good considering that we didn't get the punishing one the way that we were hoping. I might need to look at the gear on my pilots, because I was going after like Bit Dynasty's video, and he just has better gear on pilots. So some of those things don't always look the same. But even though my opponent hasn't gone, I'm going to be posting this video because I want a video out today. So we're going to record an outro. Couple videos going on right now. Up in the corner, we have a video just talking about the new pirate faction. Also some things related to May the 4th. forth how I'm approaching some of these drops, the types of resources I'm prioritizing, but really we're speculating about the pirate fleet, and there's some good stuff in there. Algorithm didn't really like it, but the people who watched it did. Down below, I think we'll put the Datacron video. No, we are a week away from Conquest. Let's not do that. Let's just do the methods video that we've been pushing. That video has good content in there too, but really what we should be looking out for is tomorrow there's going to be a roster video, and the day after that I've already filmed the Conquest feed overview video. That just needs to get edited, and it'll be out Tuesday unless I do SM33 first, which I'm probably going to record today. But thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.